what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another top 10 video. Today I am doing a top 10 video for Nintendo Wii games. The Wii and the GameCube are tied for being my favorite Nintendo consoles, and I want to do a top 10 on both of these. I'm going to start off with the Wii first because, I just felt like it made most sense. A lot more people will watch it. I'm pretty sure someone's out there play the Wii game, so I think more people will get engaged with it. But I will do a top 10 on the GameCube games sometime soon. It's been a bit since I've done a top 10. The last one I did was the Wario video. So yeah, but yeah, let's go and get this started. This is based on how fun I love to enjoy these games. Now, since there's way too many Wii games out there, I will throw in honorable mentions. Don't worry. So in case you missed some. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Number 10, Mario Sports Mix. I know people, I love Super Sluggers, Mario Strikers as much as the next guy, but I feel like this Mario Sports game, in my opinion, even though I made it in my Mario Sports tier list video, this is my favorite Mario Sports title in the entire sports series. It has basketball you can play, there's volleyball, there's dodgeball, there's hockey, which is really fun, some party games you can do, there's tournament modes, there's just so much to this game that I really love, and also added some interesting characters. Like, we still have the main cast, no Rosalina, but there's also White Mage, there's Ninja, there's the Slime, why not, Moogle, did I say Black Mage? Black Mage, and then Cactur, or something like that. Regardless, I think this is probably my favorite Mario Sports title. I still love Sluggers and Strikers, but if I had to pick a favorite sports title, this is by far my favorite ever. So yeah. Number 9, Wii Sports. It can't be a top 10 video on Wii games without mentioning this game, of course. I'm pretty sure people who grew up with the Wii have had this game, I hope. It is definitely a childhood favorite of mine. I used to play this a lot with my parents and cousins and stuff. And yeah, Wii Sports is still a ton of fun. I really love the bowling and the boxing. Baseball is cool, I guess. I'm not a big fan of it. Tennis is fun at times, and then golf, I'm really bad at golf, so I don't know about that one. But regardless, I've had a lot of fun playing Wii Sports in the past. And it's definitely one of those childhood favorite Wii games. And you think for a game like this that seems like a tech demo, it actually works. So yeah. Number 8, Kirby Returns to Dreamland. I had to throw in the Kirby game out there, and this is I still claim, in my opinion, this is the best Kirby game. Okay, in my opinion. Keep in mind I said that, so people won't argue over other Kirby games. Regardless, this is the first Kirby game I ever played, and it still holds up pretty well even to this day. Despite, say what you will about the current games, but regardless, I still have a ton of fun playing this game, and I love going back to it at least once a year. It's always one I always have a lot of fun, playing at, different levels. The music is still amazing to this day. Kirby always has good music no matter what, so regardless, that's a plus in my book. Other than that, this is still one of the best Kirby games I've played, so yeah. Or I should say my favorite. Number 7, Mario Kart Wii. Alright, this game had to be on the list at some point, right? Yeah, a lot of people do claim this as the best Mario Kart game, and although I definitely can understand, it's probably very close. It's probably my close second. My personal favorite is Mario Kart Double Dash. See, remember that. But regardless, Wii is a lot of fun, and definitely it wasn't the first one I played that was Double Dash, but Mario Kart Wii is still a fun time. Hold up a sec, god damn it. Mario Kart Wii is still a fun time. You have a bunch of tracks, memorable tracks, pretty much the best in the series or something. I mean, a lot of Mario Kart games usually have great tracks, except probably Super. You have the character roster is huge. You get to play as Funky Kong, you get to play as Rosalina, probably other characters like Diddy Kong and whatnot. And also, the modding community is still going up to this day, and I really wish I could show these off, but I can't. Regardless, Mario Kart Wii is still claimed to be one of the best, and I can definitely understand. It's pretty much my second favorite Mario Kart game. Number 6, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Smash Bros. Has always meant a lot to me as a kid, ignoring the community, of course. But Brawl it's just the one I played the most. And compared to other Smash titles, I personally think it's just my personal favorite Smash Bros. Title. I know I made a Smash ranking a while ago, although my opinions can change a lot. I still think, despite the gameplay, since I'm more of a casual, it doesn't really mind to me. I'll still admit Ultimate is the better Smash game in terms of gameplay, but this game also has a classic mode that's really fun, although I think everyone can agree Ultimate is the best classic mode. Although it did have some missed opportunities. But regardless, Brawl is still my personal favorite in the series, in my opinion, in terms of content. And also, Subspace Emissary is pretty much the highlight. So, yeah, there's a plus in my book. Number 5, Wario Land Shake It. Although I prefer pretty much every other Wario Land title besides the first game, this is still a fun time and it's definitely one of my first Wii games I've had. I love Wario as a character itself, and his games are really good. No matter which one you play, WarioWare, Wario Land, it doesn't really matter. I really love Wario Land, and I think it's a very fun time, honestly. The only downside to this is why I don't like this as much. I'm pretty sure people have either played Just Shake It, or pretty much lucky to play Wario's greatest achievement, Wario Land 4. Either way, I had a lot of fun. The motion controls do kind of make me, like, play the other ones more, but I think that's a common complaint, and also it's a pain to 100%, so there's that as well. Regardless, I have a lot of fun playing Wario Land Shake It, despite its drawbacks. I really hope we get a new Wario Land someday, but I'm happy with WarioWare get together, so yeah. Number 4, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I probably put this up pretty high, probably due to nostalgia, but regardless, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is basically, of course, my first ever Wii game I ever played. Besides Mario Galaxy. But I love this game so much. I don't care what people say about the New Super Mario Bros. Series, and I personally think maybe besides DS, it's probably my favorite in the whole New Super Mario Bros. Series, honestly, because I have a lot of fun with multiplayer, and the final boss is just fantastic, honestly. The level design is really up to you, like it or not. I know it's themed for multiplayer, which is pretty much the highlight of the whole game. Regardless, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is a very fun time. It sucks that the series has been kind of... The later two games have been most people have been indifferent with it, and I can understand, but regardless, I still think it's a pretty fun time to play through these games. Yes, even New Super Mario Bros. 2. Number 3, Donkey Kong Country Returns. These three, Wario Land, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and Donkey Kong Country Returns were all hard for me to rank because I love 2D platformers a lot. You can tell what genre I really like. But I'll have to admit that I personally think out of all the three platforms I talked about, I probably like Donkey Kong Country Returns a lot more. Although it is a pain to 100%. You guys know me, I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, and I love his games. Most of them, at least. And they're all honestly a pretty fun time, and I just think Donkey Kong Country Returns is just that fun, honestly. Despite its difficulties in the past, I pretty much know what I'm doing, although getting all the puzzle pieces can be a bit difficult and stuff. Regardless, Donkey Kong Country Returns is still really fun. If we're talking about the whole Country trilogy, I probably think it's my least favorite compared to the SNES titles and Tropical Freeze, but honestly, they're all amazing in their own ways, so really no point in ranking them, so yeah. Number 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2. That sounded nice. Super Mario Galaxy 2. You know this one had to be up there at some point. Mario Galaxy 2 was a Wii game I didn't grow up with at the time, but it was still... when I played it, I had a lot of fun with it. Now, I will explain why I prefer the other Mario Galaxy game over this one. There's a lot of missions and stuff to do. There's some levels that I really didn't enjoy compared to the first game, but you gotta admit that some of the galaxies but honestly, it's really hard to me to compare which galaxies I love in both games because they're all so amazing, honestly. So yeah. And, the music, just as always, is amazing to this day. It's still one of my favorite soundtracks ever. Gaming soundtracks. And, yeah, I just have a lot of fun playing this, honestly. So yeah. Don't have much to say, honestly. The only drawback is Rosalina showing up at the end, but that's a pretty common minor complaint. I'm not gonna... This is not really that big of a deal, honestly. At least she's there. Alright, before we get to my number 1 pick, here's a ton of honorable mentions, because really, there's too many Wii games I really love. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out these honorable mentions. Let me list them, because I'm not gonna talk about them either, because this is gonna be way too long. It's too long of a list. So here we go. Mario Party 8, Mario Party 9, Wii Sports Resort, Wii Party, Mario Super Sluggers, Mario Strikers, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Super Paper Mario, Mario Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, and Mario Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. I think I've listed up all the Wii games. Really, there's just too many Wii games I really love. Oh, and WarioWare Smooth Moves. There's just way too many Wii games I really love to death. And you can see why it's one of the best consoles. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the number 1 spot. And number 1, Super Mario Galaxy. I never shut up about this game being amazing, and it's honestly my favorite Mario game of all time. I said Mario game because my 2 favorite games of all time are this and Donkey Kong Country 2. But yeah, call overhype, overrated, all you want. I don't give a shit about your opinion. This is my opinion after all. I still think Mario Galaxy is still my favorite game of all time besides Donkey Kong Country 2. It just has amazing gameplay. Even going back to this, I still have a fun time. Even if I'm playing with Luigi in most cases. You know, introduced some of the best soundtrack ever, just like in Galaxy 2. It just has like a great, you know, final boss as always, and music's pretty good. It has introduced one of my favorite Mario characters, Rosalina. That was a game, mostly that around that time, that's why I became a Rosalina fan, compared to Peach and Daisy. But regardless, I have a ton of fun playing this game no matter what, and I hope we get a Galaxy 3. It's never going to happen, I can dream though. And that's it for the top 10 video. Thank you guys for watching. What's your favorite Wii title? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.